Well, hey, and welcome to another episode of Beetle Dustino coming at you again today with yet another video. We're going to do a couple of VC challenge videos, vinyl community challenge videos in the next couple of videos here. So haven't done one of those for a while, been pretty busy with now and then, and I do got to not ramble. I even wore my Led Zeppelin shirt today to try to remind me not to ramble. How about that? Before I get started, I do want to thank all my subscribers, and thanks to any new subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And do hit the notification bell so you know when I got new videos coming out. Also, please give the video a like if you like it. It does really help out the channel, and do leave a comment. But let's get on with this first vinyl community challenge. So this one I'm going to drop on a day I usually don't drop videos on, but I got to get in the contest deadline, which is the 21st. And this is for Robert's On My Turntable. Good little channel. He's celebrating 4 years on YouTube. And I just want to, hop into his contest here. He's got a contest running for a $40 Amazon gift card. He didn't specify if that was Canadian or US dollars or what currency, but I'm assuming it's Canadian because he did say that he wants to keep the video under 8 minutes, and 4 plus 4 does equal 8, even in Canada. So I got a kick out of that. But anyways, he just wants us to show 4 albums from your 4 favorite, or an album, boy, and I got to keep this under 8 minutes. I am not doing good. I'm rambling on. All right. 1 album from 4 of your favorite bands and their 4th album that they released. So I always try to keep this Beatles theme because the Beatles are my absolute favorite, even though I'm wearing a Led Zeppelin shirt today. But I'm trying to think of my little Beatles twist on it. And I am here in the US, and I unfortunately don't got their 4th UK album, but I do got their 4th US album. And even that took me some thinking. So I'm going to show the album here quick. I came up with the conclusion that it's Beatles 65. So this isn't technically their 4th, it's their 4th Capitol released album, but they did have Introducing the Beatles, which would have put, if you would have counted that in, and A Hard Day's Night, which was released, Introducing the Beatles was on VJ, A Hard Day's Night was on United Artist. There we go. Boy, I'm really tripping up today. That should have put, I believe it would have been something new. Well, if you didn't count the one, it would have been something new. I don't know. It's a mess. The Beatles catalog in the US is a mess. But that is what I'm going to count. I'll do the 4th Capitol released album in the US. So Beatles 65 would be that. And I absolutely love this album. I absolutely love this album cover too. I would argue this is probably one of the better Capitol album covers that's out there. So there we go. So of course, keeping it Beatles themed, I'm going to go with Wings next. If we're doing bands, but I'm going to stretch that terminology a little bit. I believe he said that it doesn't matter too much on that. He's not going to be too picky, but I always like to put my little spin on it. But so up next, I'll do Paul McCartney and Wings. And again, figuring if it's their 4th, this would be the 4th Wings album, Venus and Mars. But again, like I said, if it was just Paul McCartney, it would definitely not be this one. It would probably be Red Rose Speedway if we're doing his solo stuff, plus Linda, plus Wings. And if it was just Paul McCartney strictly, I believe it would be Pipes of Peace. So he's got another weird one to figure out. And even at that, it might be Tug of War if we even count in the Family Way soundtrack. So yeah, boy, the Beatles really make stuff complicated, especially when you get all other countries and everything else going there. So moving on to the next, keeping it Beatles themed, and we'll do John Lennon and Mind Games. And once again, this is kind of a, is it really right? Because he had, we were doing studio albums, but he did have the 3 experimental albums before this, which would have put this almost 7th, but I'm going to count this one as his 4th. So Mind Games as the 4th, and I got to start hurrying up here because I feel like I'm getting long here. And I've still got a complicated figure on the next one. So we're going to leave Ringo out of it. But we will include George. And I'm figuring his 4th one would be Extra Texture, Read All About It. Again, he had the 2 experimental albums before his main solo albums released. Technically this isn't, but kind of it is. So I guess we're going to count traditional studio albums, Extra Texture, extra texture, read all about it, will be his fourth. But I'm going to get wrapping it up as soon as I can. There's my entry, Robert. Hope I passed the audition. But anyways, I think I kept it under 8 minutes. I definitely should have, and I want to get this out as soon as I can. So yeah, we'll be seeing you soon here. And before I get wrapping up though, totally, once again, I want to thank all my subscribers and thanks to you new subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And do hit the notification bell. And also, please give the video a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you stuck around to this point with all my goofiness and figuring out fourth albums on weird catalogs, you must like it. So please give it a like. Also, leave a comment. I love having a discussion with everybody. But I am going to get signing out and not rambling on. I'm Vito Dustino, signing out.